Hi everybody, my name is Barry and I manage the I Love Yankee Candles Facebook page. Today I wanted to show you my collection of large and medium jars. And then what I'll do is I'll talk through them. There's quite a few there. Not as many as some people though, to be fair. But then I've got plenty of other stuff as well. Okay. Great. So to begin with, let me just put this back. Great, to begin with, my favourite Yankee Candle fragrance is Stormwatch, and this is Stormwatch here. Now these large jars burn for 150 hours, and Stormwatch smells exactly like just before the storm. You can smell the electric in the air, and it's a lovely fresh fragrance, and it is my favourite one. That one you can only buy in the US, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, and that is one of the biggest problems with Yankee Candles, is that in the UK we've only got a limited amount of fragrances available to us. Recently came back from Miami and I could only buy tarts really, because the large jars, the weight and everything is a real problem. So if anybody gets any ideas, let me know. This one I haven't burnt yet, it's Garden Sweet Pea. This is Garden Sweet Pea. It's a floral fragrance. And you can definitely smell the sweet pea in there. You can smell different flowers in there as well. One of the US fragrances is called Beach Vacation. Beach Vacation is very nice actually, it's very uplifting. I can smell the sand and the sea. It's lovely. Next candle that I have to show you is Stars and Stripes. Now Stars and Stripes is actually holiday, no it's not, it's Home Sweet Home. There is a holiday Home Sweet Home as well. This is Home Sweet Home, and I've changed the colour and the label, and this is the collector's edition. A good evening fragrance is Evening Air. It smells quite, I can smell a lot of musk in there. It smells very blue, if that can make any sense. Very nice. Similar style fragrance to that, another evening fragrance, is called Midsummer's Night. A bit more subtle than the Evening Air one. It smells of man's aftershave to me. So it's nice. And I've got some Halloween ones. This one's called Beware. I haven't seen that one. It's got essence of patchouli in there. It's really nice. Mine's tunnelling. I could kill myself, but I won't. We've got these are, I love these ones. These are the hologram Halloween ones. I love that one. That's Witch's Brew. Again, a sense of patchouli in there. In fact, that might be the same candle, just different labels. So. Another US fragrance is called Fireside. Fireside, strong, masculine, burning, but it's not burning as it's going to choke you. There's a lot of dark notes in that one. And we change the spectrum slightly with Sun and Sand. My favourites are actually the beach ones, they are lovely. Sun and Sand is amazing. It's such a fresh fragrance, as if you're on the beach. It's the most realistic fragrance to me, is being on the beach in Sun and Sand. So I do recommend that one if you haven't tried that one. I've got one of the Encore collections. Now the Encore range are actually bin ends. They're actually what's left over at the end of the season when they're making candles, of what's left in the bin of all the different fragrances, and I put them all together. This one's called Beach Breeze. Now I'm not a big fan of this one. However, one that I am really pleased with is Lily. It's an amazing fragrance. It's very clean and addictive. Lily is amazing, so if you can get hold of that one, I do recommend it. This one I haven't seen hardly at all. This is called Seaside Holiday. Now Seaside Holiday Again, that's a nice fresh fragrance, but it's not, you can smell the sea, but it's not exactly like I think it should smell like, but nice it is all the same. Another one that I have is Ocean Water. There we go. Oh, you can smell the ocean, the deep parts of the ocean with the seaweed and the... Oh, it's lovely. One of my favourite ones is called Mountain Lake. Mountain Lake I've only ever seen in the US as well. I'd say that's an evening fragrance. Very relaxing fragrance. One of my top 5 candles, probably my second after Stormwatch, is Island Spa. And I understand that they've discontinued this in the UK. It's the most uplifting, refreshing, zesty fragrance. I can smell the lemon and limes in that one. Got another one from America which is called Rainbow's End. I love the picture of that one. It's quite subtle, it's not as strong. I'm just going to wiggle the wick. It's not as strong as you'd think it would be. Nice, again, if you like subtle fragrances. What isn't subtle is this one. This one's called Willow Breeze. I loved it to begin with, but it's become that strong now that you actually can't forget that fragrance because it's that strong. I've burnt this tumbler once, it's a 2-week tumbler, in the garden on an evening, and I can still smell it after I put it out, so it's very strong. Very similar to Sun and Sand, but in a more cleansing way, is Beach Walk. I love Beach Walk. It's the first one that I bought actually 2 years ago. Very refreshing fragrance. Recommend that one. A few more beach ones are these collector's editions. I've got Beach Blue in the cloakroom. This one's Beach Garden. But the beach collections, there's also Beach Sun and Beach Escape. These collection ones, they smell more synthetic than the normal Yankee Candle House warmer range though. But then again, they are nice, but there's definitely something in there that smells a bit more chemically than synthetic. What isn't synthetic is sandalwood. This one is fantastic. Sandalwood is one of the most expensive fragrances to buy. Not from Yankee Candle, it's the same, but as if you were making a perfume or aftershave, sandalwood's the most expensive perfume. It's exactly like sandalwood. I'm afraid to burn it. That's the problem that I have, and that's when you know you're addicted, because you don't even want to start, you just want to smell them. Another collector's edition is Lucky Shamrock. Now I've heard that this is supposed to be the same as green grass. I've never smelled a candle that tasted exactly like four-leaf clover before, but it really does smell like that. I've got 2 of those. Going on to the greens, by the way. Another really good green, now this one I do recommend, this is called Garden Hideaway. It's fairly new, it's a floral fragrance, and it smells exactly how you want your garden to smell, with all of the flowers in it, and on a nice spring or summer's day. Similar to that, we have Summer Fresh. I forgot I had this, so I've ordered another one by accident. What a shame. Summer Fresh is very fresh. I can smell notes of powder, fabric powder, for your washing. Very nice. I love all of these, you can tell. Another great one is Beautiful Day. Again, nice and fresh, clean, perfect for a day. One that's been discontinued from the UK market, which is either my number 2 or number 3, is Water Garden. I adore this one, it's absolutely amazing. So I've stocked up on this. I've got 2 large jars and 1 medium, lots of tart. But oh my goodness, it's amazing. Yeah, I can smell the lilies in there, the garden, the water. Very refreshing fragrance. Similar to that is Early Sunrise. This is a perfect morning fragrance when you get up ready for work and you're just getting ready. Zesty, it's nice. It's similar to the Island Spa, but it's a nicer smell. Another strong one that I have got is called June Grass. This is another double wick tumbler that I have. Now you can tell when there's a double wick that they do burn a lot more consistently in the jars. There's not any tunnelling if you let it reach the sides in about an hour and a half. But you can get soot off them, so you do have to be careful with those. Island Spa I've already done. I've just realised I've got another one of those. Now we go on to the white fragrances. We have Wedding Day. Now Wedding Day is exactly like the wedding. You can smell you can smell the bride and groom. No, it's just a beautiful, special, memorable fragrance, this Wedding Day, and I highly recommend it for anybody that's getting married. Another Christmas one, my favourite Christmas one, is called Winter Wonderland. Festive fragrance. Oh, it's lovely. It's quite sweet, but it's very suitable for Christmas. My mum's favourite is Baby Powder. She says it takes her back to when I was a baby, with the talcum powder smell. Now I believe that in the US market they've actually stopped selling this because there was a lawsuit against them. However, in the UK market they're still selling it, which is quite bizarre. My mum panicked. She's got plenty of them, I believe. I have two of those. One that's quite similar to Clean Cotton. And funnily enough, I haven't even got Clean Cotton, but I've got another cotton coming up. This is Fluffy Towels. Lovely it is. Came out at the same time as Pink Sands. Now Pink Sands is the #1 selling fragrance of this year. But for me it's Fluffy Towels because it's such a special fragrance of the towels just coming out of the tumble dryer. Talking about the cotton, I have Egyptian cotton. Now these are the World Journey ones which they're discontinuing, which is a big shame because they're really special. I mean, this one's got pure cottonseed extract from Egypt. It's a perfect bedroom fragrance. It's just, there's a lot of sophistication with that fragrance. It's really nice. Now, strangely enough, because they're running out, I bought another one and it's perfectly white, and look at the colour difference. But the fragrance is exactly the same, so I'm still happy. Another good Christmas fragrance that's fresh is called Sparkling Snow. Sparkling Snow again is a nice fresh Christmas fragrance. Some of the ones that are a bit more heavier, this one called Welcome Christmas. It's strong fragrance. It's got a lot of herbs and you can definitely smell the sweet pea in that. You can smell different flowers in there as well. One of the US fragrances is called Beach Vacation. Beach Vacation is very nice actually, it's very uplifting. I can smell the sand and the sea. It's lovely. Next candle that I have to show you is Stars and Stripes. Now Stars and Stripes is actually holiday, no it's not, it's Home Sweet Home. There is a holiday Home Sweet Home as well. This is Home Sweet Home and I've changed the colour and the label, and this is the collected edition. A good evening fragrance is Evening Air. It smells quite, I can smell a lot of musk in there. It smells very blue, if that can make any sense. Very nice. Similar style fragrance to that, another evening fragrance, is called Midsummer's Night. A bit more subtle than the Evening Air one. It smells of man's aftershave to me. So it's nice. And I've got some Halloween ones. This one's called Beware. I haven't seen that one. It's got essence of patchouli in there. Really nice. Mine's tunnelling. I could kill myself already. We've got these are. I love these ones. These are the hologram Halloween ones. That's witch's brew. Again, sense of patchouli in there. In fact, that might be the same candle, just different labels. Another US fragrance is called Fireside. Fireside, strong, masculine, burning, but it's not burning as it's going to choke you. There's a lot of dark notes in that one. And we change the spectrum slightly with Sun and Sand. My favourites are actually the beach ones, they are lovely. Sun and Sand is amazing. It's such a fresh fragrance, as if you're on the beach. It's the most realistic fragrance to me, is being on the beach, is Sun and Sand. So I do recommend that one if you haven't tried that one. I've got one of the Encore collections. Now the Encore range are actually bin ends. They're actually what's left over at the end of the season when they're making candles, of what's left in the bin of all the different fragrances, and they put them all together. This one's called Beach Breeze. Now I'm not a big fan of this one. However, one that I am really pleased with is Lily. And it's an amazing fragrance. It's very clean and addictive. Lily is amazing, so if you can get hold of that one, I do recommend it. This one I haven't seen hardly at all. This is called Seaside Holiday. Seaside Holiday. Again, that's a nice fresh fragrance. But it's not, you can smell the sea, but it's not exactly like I think it should smell like. But nice, it is all the same. Another one that I have is Ocean Water. There we go. Oh, you can smell the ocean, the deep parts of the ocean with the seaweed and the... Oh, it's lovely. One of my favourite ones is called Mountain Lake. Mountain Lake I've only ever seen in the US as well. I'd say that's an evening fragrance. Very relaxing fragrance. One of my top 5 candles, probably my second after Stormwatch, is Island Spa. And I understand that they've discontinued this in the UK. It's the most uplifting, refreshing, zesty fragrance. I can smell the lemon and limes in that one. Got another one from America which is called Rainbow's End. I love the picture of that one. It's quite subtle, it's not as strong. I'm just going to wiggle back the wick. It's not as strong as you think it would be. Nice, again, if you like subtle fragrances. What isn't subtle is this one. This one's called Willow Breeze. I loved it to begin with, but it's become that strong now that you actually can't forget that fragrance because it's that strong. I burnt this tumbler one. This is a 2-wick tumbler in the garden on an evening, and I could still smell it after I blew it out, so it's very strong. Very similar to Sun and Sand, but in a more cleansing way, is Beach Walk. I love Beach Walk. It's the first one that I bought actually 2 years ago. Very refreshing fragrance. Recommend that one. A few more beach ones are these collector's editions. I've got Beach Blue in the cloakroom. This one's Beach Garden. But the beach collections, there's also Beach Sun and Beach Escape. These collection ones, they smell more synthetic than the normal Yankee Candle House Warmer range though. But then again, they are nice, but there's definitely something in there that smells a bit more chemically than synthetic. What isn't synthetic is sandalwood. This one is fantastic. Sandalwood's one of the most expensive fragrances to buy. Not from Yankee Candle, it's the same, but as if you were making a perfume or aftershave, sandalwood's the most expensive perfume. It's exactly like sandalwood. I'm afraid to burn it. That's the problem that I have, and that's when you know you're addicted, because you don't even want to start, you just want to smell them. Another collector's edition is Lucky Shamrock. Now I've heard that this is supposed to be the same as green grass, but I've never smelled a candle that tasted exactly like four-leaf clover before, but it really does smell like that, and I've got two of those. Going on to the greens, by the way. Another really good green one. Now this one I do recommend. This is called Garden Hideaway. It's fairly new. It's a floral fragrance. And it smells exactly how you want your garden to smell, with all of the flowers in it, and on a nice spring or summer's day. Similar to that, we have Summer Fresh. I forgot I had this, so I've ordered another one by accident. What a shame. Summer Fresh is very fresh. I can smell notes of powder, fabric powder, for your washing. Very nice. I love all of these, you can tell. Another great one is Beautiful Day. Again, nice and fresh and clean. Perfect for a day. One that's been discontinued from the UK market, which is either my number 2 or number 3, is Water Garden. I adore this one. It's absolutely amazing. So I've stocked up on this. I've got 2 large jars and 1 medium. Lots of tart. But oh my goodness, it's just amazing. Yeah, I can smell the lilies in there, the garden, the water. Very refreshing fragrance. Similar to that is Early Sunrise. This is a perfect morning fragrance when you get up ready for work and you're just getting ready. Zesty, it's nice. It's similar to the Island Spa, but it's a nicer smell. Another strong one that I have got is called June Grass. It's another double wick tumbler that I have. Now you can tell when there's a double wick that they do burn a lot more consistently in the jars. There's not any tunnelling if you let it reach the sides in about an hour and a half. But you can get soot off them, so you do have to be careful with those. Island Spa I've already done. I've just realised I've got another one of those. Now we go on to the white fragrances. We have Wedding Day. Wedding Day is exactly like the wedding you smell. You can smell the bride and groom. No, it's just a beautiful, special, memorable fragrance, this Wedding Day, and I highly recommend it for anybody that's getting married. Another Christmas one, my favourite Christmas one, is called Winter Wonderland. Festive fragrance. Oh, it's lovely. It's quite sweet, but it's very suitable for Christmas. My mum's favourite is Baby Pepper. She says it tastes of back to when I was a baby. With the talcum powder smell. Now I believe that in the US market they've actually stopped selling this because there's a lawsuit against them. However, in the UK market they're still selling it, which is quite bizarre. My mum had it. She's got plenty of them, I believe. I have 2 of those. One that's quite similar to Clean Cotton. And funnily enough, I haven't even got Clean Cotton, but I've got another cotton coming up. This is Fluffy Towels. Lovely news. Came out at the same time as Pink Sands. Now Pink Sands is the number 1 selling fragrance of this year. But for me it's Fluffy Towels because it's such a special fragrance, the towels just coming out of the tumble dryer. Talking about the cotton, I have Egyptian cotton. And these are the World Journey ones which they've discontinued, which is a big shame because they're really special. I mean, this one's got pure cottonseed extract from Egypt. It's a perfect bedroom fragrance. Yeah,
Christmas
it's just,
everywhere.
there's a lot of sophistication with that fragrance. It's really nice. And strangely enough, because they're running out, I bought another one, and it's perfectly white. And look at the colour difference. But the fragrance is exactly the same. So I'm still happy. Another good Christmas fragrance that's fresh is called Sparkling Snow. Sparkling Snow again is a nice fresh Christmas fragrance. Some of the ones that are a bit more heavier, this one called Welcome Christmas. It's strong, it's got a lot of herbs and spices in it for Christmas. I can smell the cinnamon in there, and a bit of wheat. Red berry and cedar is another Christmas one. That seems to have a bit more wheat in it. It's really strong. But then if you like strong fragrances, there you go. One that's quite nice is this one called Christmas Eve. Oh, that hasn't got any wheat in it at all. This one's lovely, it's got fruits in there. I can smell the berries and the holly. Oh, it's lovely. I changed the label of that one last year. And last but not leastly, this one's called Hollyberry. And it's been going for a while. This is a black label jar, which means that it's really old. But you know, the fragrances are still so strong. Hollyberries is a really positive, nice smell. I do recommend that one if you can get hold of it. And lastly, the one that I'm burning at the moment, which isn't similar to any of the ones that I've done before, is Country Lemonade. I like that one because it's quite refreshing, wakes me up. Great. So that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this brief programme, and if you haven't already, please join the I Love Yankee Candles Facebook page, the one without the exclamation mark on it. Thank you, bye.